Couple of questions I guess some people had. The one fella that was asking how I squared this up, it was actually off the front cross member, off the bottom. I had my angle finder this way. That's how I squared the clip to the rest of the frame. And the rear end's not really in this car, so for the other feller, that's kind of why I don't really have much to square up with. Kind of all the leads are torched off. It's not held in there very good. Right now I'm just cleaning up some junk underneath. I am gonna pull all this junk out. And I'm working on all of this junk. Gonna cut all this stuff off. And then probably this. And this. And this. Tons of light. I'm I can't see well on that side, but right there looks like a mess, but I'm gonna make a plate. It's gonna go over here, tie into this. I gotta grind this all up, and then once I have that onto there, I can cut this bottom off, put a plate under there, top, and then work my way on the outside. Alright, what I'm doing now is I'm going to use a little bit of paper CAD. As soon as I find my stencil here for transferring. See how close I am? That's not bad. See? Gave me a usable outline. Perfect. See if it works with this side. Okay, we got the plates all, well, they're where they're supposed to be. These are just the inside. I think all I'm going to do tonight is just tack these in. So. Alright, Wednesday night. I'm going to blaze this in tonight. Be a little bit of a lazy night. This is my big welder that I use for doing a lot of frame work. A little more beer box CAD. Now, if I follow this, I wanted to start off pretty fat, but I wanted to taper to this. Alright, up next I'm just going to probably cut this frame over here, get rid of this so I can transition a plate from here over to here. Back in here for some cardboard CAD. I'm gonna try to mold these over here. So what if I got rid of one of these sets? Seems doable. As long as we top the rail, we're down there. I want this to be easy to weld. So I'm going to do this, a little of that. We are close. Okay, you can see I'm just doing some gusset plates up top. Just basically going to burn this in up here. I'm going to burn this because this is a two-piece plate. Doesn't fit very nice over top, so I'm just going to do it in a patch here, and then I'm just going to weld the upper rail together. And a little the same on the other side. This one came out a little weird, so I'm just doing a little just to pretty it up when it's said and done. Same thing, burn this, I'm just going to weld the two seams together. Alright, finished up these rails. Actually finished them up last night. They're all good to go. Tonight's plan right now is to finish up this rad cradle here. Just going to make my gusset and then my front cradle mount. Okay, so I found this piece of square pipe. It's actually the right size, so I'm just going to burn that in on the side there. Alright, what I got here is the start of my bracket for my rad cradle. The idea, if I can hold this, so I want to put a bend and get it to come down to that cross member, and then I'm going to add a gusset to it later. Here's my simple bending jig. It's just test fitting the panels to make sure they're still good. The cradle went up a little bit. I still have to put a rubber underneath it, but I think that's good. I'm going to tack that in there. Pretty much concludes that nothing hits. I can take it off. I got to service it. I just gotta, this needs a little bit of a twank yet, and then I gotta put a rubber in there. But for now, that's good. Cool. Well, we're now Camaro clip installed. Everything's there. Just have to dress it and then I'll paint it and stuff, but for now, it'll do till I mock up the motor and stuff. I think it turned out nice. Fits the rail nice anyways. Perfect. Thanks for watching.